This is what Joe wanted to watch. This is from the CBC. This is about there's a little bit of propaganda in Hungry Moscow, but this is the first McDonald's opening up in the former USSR.
Well, it's being savored the cultural revolution that surrounds the Big Mac's arrival.
I love their like Big Mac like sickle and hammer.
The words of Alexander Pushkin, Russia's greatest poet.
I wish
his
that
new
really
time
did
of troubles,
happen. I wish
on
we
the
did
square-
have like the Marx Burger at McDonald's.
His name and statue.
It comes with an even
Yeah,
amount of
perfectly
everything.
distributed.
It's equally distributed.
Yeah.
You can get a big Marx or a little Marx.
I don't like it at all, he says. It's not Russian.
It's very beautiful.
He really was just saying like, bro, this shit's Max. And they were like,
Yeah, dude.
I don't like it.
This doesn't taste like fucking beets.
No wonder you Americans are all so
This isn't
fat.
Porsche.
Does it taste like beetroots?
But I expected
Yeah,
more.
fucking really.
woman doesn't know what she
That kid in English was like, oh, this shit. He straight up, he was like, you Americans gave up communism to have this bullshit.
Beautiful.
You guys don't have free healthcare, so you can eat this.
Isn't America supposed to be the best?
Yeah, how did you fuckers win the Cold War when you ate this every day?
This woman doesn't know what she just ate, but she says it was unusual and delicious.
Потому что мы все голодные.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what I just ate, but it was weird and good. Perfect description of McDonald's.
Dude, like imagine. Well, it's weird because like potatoes are such a big part of their culture, but like they don't have fries. How they've never thought of that before.
Probably one of those things where like they've been eating real meat and real potatoes for a long time, and they just ate fake meat and fake potatoes for the first time, and they were like, "What the fuck is that?" It tastes totally different than what my family's been eating for generations, but yet it does taste delicious.
It's a genuine, like, authentic.
Dude, when I went to Russia-
McDonald's food.
Yeah, dude. When I went to Russia, I had like fucking bear dumplings, like little, like fucking, like a dumpling like with fucking bear
They're
meat
tough
inside.
people.
It tasted gamey.
Stores or restaurants.
Yeah.
If you're McDonald's with a restaurant that can serve up to
McDonald's.
15,000 meals a day, how do you ensure that you don't run out of food?
That's pretty like fucked up. Like, if you're McDonald's, how do you not run out of food like the poor Russians?
Oh, because we just made deals with people. Like what the fuck?
Like the answer lies in a Moscow, when really the answer is McDonald's is $1 billion corporation.
Go Suburb, a complete food processing plant. Part of McDonald's $50 million investment here. Where 14,000
The secret is $50 million.
for a bake.
This is like literally right after the Soviet Union. Like Soviet Union's going to dissolve officially in '91. This is literally like the beginning of like, so like Putin is like maybe 4 chains down, right? But him and all the dudes who think like him are like, yeah, we're gonna bring all this shit to the country, but we're gonna own him. So we're gonna be the dudes who own everything here. And then over the next 30 years, they're gonna do that. And so they got McDonald's rich and got a Russian gangster rich, I would imagine.
The Soviet consumer.
It was a win-win for both, but not the people eating slop.
Some unhappy Muscovites are publicly protesting.
As per usual.
Capitalism, baby.
7 or 8 rubles for lunch, he says. They're ripping us off. But those inside are still trying to
7
digest
or
the
8.
service.
How much was 7 or 8 rubles back then? Just out of curiosity.
Back in '90s, I don't
Because
know.
That-
The
And Russia
title-
still uses their rubles.
The title
US
says that they're paying a lot.
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of racism to this. Don't forget. So that's like 27 US dollars. So that is a lot of
Holy
money.
fuck!
It's actually really fucking. It's like $10
Oh my
for like.
god!
But
Meal
it's
there now.
because they've just dismantled the system that the financial system that they had for the past like 70 years, right? So now like employment is like, like capitalist employment. It's no longer communist employment. So like it matters a ton because before things could cost expensively, but you knew that you were going to get enough money next month from the government to cover like inflation. But now these people are like, yeah, now I'm paying 7 rubles for sandwiches, and the government's not going to guarantee that they're going to give me enough rubles to get this sandwich next month. So like I gotta go to the grocery store and buy shit. Like I can't go to these restaurants anymore, which sucks because they used to be able to go to restaurants all the time.
I spilled my milkshake, he says, and I thought they'd bawl me out. Instead, they gave me another one. All of the staff have been taught to smile relentlessly.
All of the staff looks just a little American. Like as close as American as possible, I feel.
I bet you they're.
The head of
They
McDonald's
have
Academy,
mullets.
the prime mover
I bet you all the people they had like in the front were like the 5 girls who are like 16, who are like the son of this fucker who's like get ties to a Russian billionaire who's like wife is like a mail order bride, so she's like half Soviet, half Canadian, and like
Yeah, some Ukrainian
yeah,
woman.
you know what I mean. So like the woman, technically she can speak Ukrainian and English, but she's only gonna work at this McDonald's 1 day a week until she's 18 and gets her trust fund.
mover in this joint venture waxed lyrical.
But it's good for the cameras.
Look at that comb over, man.
Saying that
That is a gnarly comb over.
Look at the shine on his forehead.
And I like how they give these kids visors.
This morning at 4 o'clock.
This is the craziest thing is it was like a block for a whole fucking day.
Don Murray, CBC News, Moscow.
And 2 more.
That was like a whole thing there.
You gotta think, man, like that's the first fast food
I
ever,
don't think so.
probably. McDonald's, you've probably heard so much like propaganda about
Probably
McDonald's.
shit's
What you're looking at right
I'm
now
gonna
is
eat
the
it, it's
live
gonna give me
opening day of
cancer.
the second McDonald's restaurant in
Yeah.
the history of fast food in
It's like
the world.
Chernobyl.
Started out from an